I have a mansion for a good price. Ain't never been there, they tell me it's nice. I live in hotels, tear out the walls. I have accountants who pay for it all. They say I'm crazy, but I have a good time. I'm just looking for clues at the scene of the crime. Life's been good to me so far. My Maserati does 185. I lost my license, now I don't drive. I have a limo right in the back. I lock the doors in case I'm attacked. I'm making records, my fans, they can't wait. They write me letters, tell me I'm great. So I got me an office, gold records on the wall. Just leave a message, maybe I'll call. Lucky I'm sane after all I've been through. Everybody say I'm cool. He's cool. I can't complain, but sometimes I still do. Life's been good to me so far. I go to parties sometimes until 4. It's hard to leave when you can't find the door. It's tough to handle this fortune and fame. Everybody's so different, I haven't changed. They say I'm lazy, but it takes all my time. Everybody say, oh yeah. I keep on going, guess I'll never know why. Life's been good to me so far. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Life's Been Good, Joe Walsh, and of course this is an acoustic arrangement of that song. We're going to start off with the famous main riff. That would be bars 1 and 2 of your tab. Most of this riff is very syncopated. I'm going to get to the count carefully after I've shown you the notes that we play. The notes that we play first of all are the 5th string 2nd fret, and you want to bend it and release it twice. You're just bending it maybe a half step or even a bit less. Then open 5th string. Now switch the fingering to the ring finger and slide very quickly from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret. Drop in behind it a 4-string bar. Well, this is how I do it. You actually only want, initially, the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. You could just do that for now, but I drop in a 4-string bar. We are going to need that in a moment. You play the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. So far we've got this. Then I'm going to go into through bar 2 before we put the count back together, because the whole riff is the first 2 bars. Open 5th string. Again the slide 5th string 2nd fret to 4th fret. Drop in the 4th string bar, play 3. 5 again, still at the 4th fret, and 3 again. And then from the 3rd string with the pick you'll go up, up, and I let the 5th string finger come away here. Up, and again. You want to get 3 and 4. It doesn't matter if you get the open 5th, that will be fine too. That is the initial riff. Let me play that slowly. I said a moment ago that it's very syncopated. Let me give you the count here. 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You see how much of that is on ands, and even for a moment on E's. It's playing a lot, almost exclusively on the offbeats. Make sure you get that feel right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how the count's going. Now we play bar 1 again. And the first half of bar 2, we're at bar 4 now. The slide, 5th string, 3rd string at 2, 5th string at 4. Now jumping into a D chord, we play down, but don't get the 1st string, 4, 3 and 2. Or 4 and 3. Then you're going to mute that chord shape by just relaxing the fingers on the string. A quick sort of down up, muted. Doesn't matter if you get a bit of the open 4th there. Fingers pressed back down, and again down, and a muted down up. I often don't play that second muted down up because you're moving your fingers pretty quickly back to the riff shape. So for me, it might often be mute, mute, and then down again. Let me put that in context. You hear how it's going checka down. Counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so the mutes are on the ander of 3, and if you choose to put them in, the ander of 4. I'm going to play that second riff back again and slowly bars 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We play the riff one more time, again with something slightly different right at the end, bars 5 and 6. And there's the first note of bar 7. Again, the riff at bar 5 is the same as bar 1. It starts the same as bar 2, bar 6 does. So 5 sliding, 3, 5, 3, and then we play the open 5th string, open 6th string, setting up 6th string 1st fret that's coming next to change to an F chord, or an outline of an F chord anyway. So the count, again, these notes at the end, open 5th, open 6th, are syncopated. They come on off beats on the ands. So 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 is the arrival of F and bar 7. After playing that 6th string 1st fret, you are very quickly going to move to a new shape and this lick, which is a D shape but at frets 5 and 6, where it becomes an F chord if you're only playing the top 3 strings, down, up, down. Keep it coming just from the wrist so you cover just the top 3 strings. If you get any of the open strings, it'll sound bad. Change to this shape. First string at 3, second and third strings at 5. That is a C chord now on the top 3 strings. Down, up, down. And then to this shape, a mini bar of the first and second strings at the first fret, and the third string at the second fret. Can you see that that is just one string short of being a full F chord? Because we're not going to play the fourth string, we don't need it, but it is an F chord. Down, up, down. No, actually, down, down. And then you'll hook the thumb over 6th string first fret and play the 6th string twice. The end of bar 7 and the beginning of bar 8. The count of bar 7 is 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and. Now you repeat it. Bar 8 is the same as bar 7, except the final note is not the 6th string first fret, it's the 5th string open. Because that sets up a move to A minor, which is the next bar. For that riff. So we finished bar 8 with the 5th string open. At bar 9 you play it open again. And you want a 3-string bar at the 5th fret. Top 3 strings, down, up, down. Bring that 3-string bar down to the 3rd fret, add the 4th string at the 4th fret. No. Add the 3rd string at the 4th fret, down, up, down, that's a G chord. And now A minor, but actually we don't need the full A minor shape, although you could make it if you want to. We just want the 3rd string at 2, 2nd string at 1, down, down, and all open strings down. It's counting the same way. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and we will finish the whole intro at bar 10 with that A minor shape again, down, and it rings for a while, and at the end of the bar we'll start with a palm muted little bass run. Just have the fleshy part of the picking hand come across the bridge a little bit and play, which is the lead into the F chord that starts the verse. It's the 5th string 3, 4th string open, 4th string 2nd fret, and we'll go into an F chord at bar 11 and verse 1, which we'll be covering next. But first, let me give you the count of that final bar of the intro. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The little climb up is on and 4 and I'm going to play through slowly that final section of the intro from bar 7.